One of my favorite tactics in email is leveraging social media and user-generated content for several reasons. One, it's one thing for a brand to tell you something such as, "Hey, you might like our product; they're fantastic." However, it's something very, very different to hear the same positive feedback from people who are much more similar to you, who appear to be very, similar to yourself. It gives it that veritas. It gives it that additional reality, right? The other reasons that we often find a lot of success in using social media and user-generated content is email. One is studies show that catalog images oftentimes don't perform as well as social-generated images. So it gives us a little bit of flexibility into finding what works best and what resonates most with our user audiences. Lastly, as consumers, we tend to have a lot of loyalty and in some cases even passion about the brands that we do business with. So, what better way to give your most loyal customers a share of brand voice by involving them in the brand narrative? If you can pretty much bet that if one of my favorite brands featured me in an email, I'm going to forward that to every single person I know and probably post it on my own social channels. And what a wonderful way to extend the reach of that singular message. Let's talk about some of the best ways to get social media or user-generated content in emails. Well, it's a little bit of wild, wild west out in social, and people can say negative things as often as they say positive things. So curating the best of that content can be a bit of a challenge. It's probably a bit daunting to figure that you're going to scroll through these manually and find the posts or the impressions that are best represented in your messaging. Better would be to use things like social media management platforms and use and filter using certain keywords or certain phrases to find the content that is going to best support your messaging strategy. Now let's talk about the type of content that we would want to use, the type of social content we would want to use in email. Images are fantastic. Pictures of people enjoying the products that they just purchased, showing how it impacts or otherwise improves their day to day, or how it enables their lifestyle or the things that they love to do. Obviously, testimonials, reviews, those are always very, very good to use as well. Ratings, bring those into your emails as well. Showing how much people enjoy it or the value that they find in it. So bring in those rating stars, bring in those images. Short form video can be reduced to a multi-frame GIF and be presented in email as well. Not only does this give us, again, greater depth of content, but it also will help give us a bit of more kinetic energy to the message itself by bringing in moving images rather than just static creative.